Hi guys, welcome to the vlog. Today I'm going to show you guys some things that I got for my apartment and also kind of chat about the process of moving back to LA, and then also some expenses that I feel like are important to know once you're moving into a new apartment, because I totally forgot and it was very pricey. So I also wanted to share some of the furniture that I've already purchased that I'm just waiting for, so those will come in soon. I do just have like a lamp that I just got because I needed some lighting in here, but I do need to ask the property manager if I can like put in a chandelier or something in this area. I just like really want to make this homey because I do plan on staying here for a while. But anyway, I want to show you guys my couch. I got the cloud couch dupe on Amazon. It was, I believe it was like $1,300, like $12.99, and then I had like a discount. I think it was like $2.50 off for just the love seat. But my brother came over the other day, and I'm just gonna have a seat real quick. My brother came over the other day with my mom and my aunt, and it was actually short for him, so I want it to be like really comfortable for when people come over, and if they want to sleep over and I invite them to, of course, I do want to be able to have that option. I love the mechanism of this couch. It's not sponsored or anything, by the way. I don't know if you guys can see, but I just like clipped these together, and I did buy another like section, but I was talking to my bestie and she said that this size is like more than good for having people over, and that I shouldn't have gotten another like sectional for it because it is modular, so you can obviously add on to it, and that's why I only got the two initially. But then I did purchase a third section, so I'm not exactly sure how I feel about it because I'm kind of feeling like I regret it now, because the section itself was $500. I think I had a $100 discount, like the furniture store like gave me a little discount, so it ended up being like $430 something with tax. But yeah, so I only have these two sections now. The other section is getting delivered soon, but I don't know if I just want to leave that as is or if I'm going to add it to this. So let's just put this part down. And it is pretty big. This is 90 inches, so I'm going to just move it over. I had to get furniture little stickies for it because it was messing up the floor. So I just want to move that. This is going to be moved back as well, so I kind of want to just do that right now. I think, I don't know, I'll do it in a bit. But then on this part you have little clips like that, and you just clip it in. I never get it on the first try. It has to be like really taut. There we go. That's good. That looks kind of off, actually. That does not feel right. It's not. This needs to be out for a little bit. And then let's just go in here. Oh, it's so much easier to move this now that I have these little stickies on. Okay, I think we got it. It's pretty off. This is not supposed to be sticking like that. Okay, actually, let's just do one side and then I'll see how I feel about it. If like I want to take it off, or like have someone, like my brother, come help me. Why is it squeaky? It did not come off. Had to. Okay. Okay. That's better. It definitely came off somewhere. It already got dirty with like some of this eye booger, and I know that's for eye booger because I know what color it is. It's like some cat mom footed. The good thing about my arm fat is like jiggling right now, I can feel it. But the good thing about this is that the covers are covers. It's not sewed on permanently. So I want to get like velvet made because I heard that cats don't scratch velvet. So I would love like a beige or like an off-white velvet cover for it. Although like these obviously don't have covers, but It's totally fine. I don't have good lighting in here, so I can't tell if it's dirty or if it's just fur. I just fluff it a little bit. Not gonna lie though, this is the comfiest couch I sat on ever. Although it does get slouchy really fast. It's just so comfortable. I kind of now I'm like seeing that I shouldn't have gotten the other sectional part for it. But it's fine. I hate like returning things like Amazon. It's such a hassle. Especially like furniture. Oh my god. Okay. That's that. That's my couch. It is so comfortable. I have so many things on the floor that I have to clean up, but this has been like my main priority. Just like keeping this intact. Like making sure she doesn't like completely ruin it. I can see like on the side it's kind of dirty here, and you can see her little paws, her little scratches, whatever. Here she goes. Oh, okay. Hi. So I quickly want to talk about like the day of bringing her back. So we were coming from my cousin's house, so we did Uber Comfort and Comfort Plus because there were just no drivers. I wanted an Uber Black to have her be more comfortable, but we were in a Tesla and that was like probably the worst car we could get because it's like a fishbowl. So she was just looking at every direction and it made her even more anxious being in the car. So I had so much anxiety going to the airport, and that was a really expensive ride. That was like maybe $200. And then we got to the airport, I missed my flight, and as I was in the Uber, I was already booking another flight because I knew that we were gonna miss it. The Uber actually didn't schedule a driver for us until maybe like an hour later than my original time, so I was an hour behind, so of course we were late. So I ended up taking the 8 a.m. instead of the 7 a.m., which was a bummer, but it didn't really make that much of a difference like coming home because we didn't have anything planned like per se, but it was just like annoying because I wanted to just get home faster because the longer I had her awake from early in the morning, she was just going to be agitated. So I wanted to make sure that I kept it to a morning flight so she would be tired and she would still be asleep, which is exactly what she did the whole flight. We got Comfort Plus on the way there and also on the way back, so it was really comfortable for her. We had a little bit more leg room. For her, the fee was $95, and then I also had an extra bag, so that was $45, and then I get a bag free up to 70 pounds, so that one didn't cost anything. And as far as paperwork, they didn't really check her paperwork. I saw people bringing dogs and they were checking their paperwork, but I don't know if it's different depending on who the agent that you get at the baggage area is. That was really nice. Not that it mattered because I had her paperwork anyway and she has her rabies shots. I think that's what they mainly look for, but that was really easy. She was pretty much behaved. They didn't want to give me a private room at JFK, which was really annoying because I had to carry her, and she was fine overall, but I feel like she was really scared because I hadn't taken her out of the carrier like that with so many people around. And it's just, I get that people really like her prints and they think that she's really pretty, but when they try to come up to you and try to pet her while you're holding her, it's a little bit agitating because she's a cat. She's not like a dog or anything, you know? So that was that. She was a little fussy the first 15 minutes because the guy next to me kept wanting to pet her, and I just told him like, hey, I think she wants to go to sleep. So he wanted to just like play with her. I'm like, you can't play with her. Especially she was crying in the carrier really loudly, and the flight attendants never really say anything to me as long as I take her out and she's not making a ton of noise or bothering anybody. I don't know if anyone had a cat allergy because I didn't really ask around or anything. They usually don't. I don't feel like you have to. Like, no one's gonna be like, oh, are you allergic to dogs? Like, I don't know. She was pretty much fine, and she slept the whole way. I had my Burberry jacket over her, and I'm saying a jacket because I think that if I took a sweater, it wouldn't be like as comfortable for her, but the jacket added some weight and it helped her feel, I feel like, a little bit more secure. She also had her harness on and also I kept the leash on her just in case she wanted to run anywhere, because she has a tendency of doing that. Really comfortable. There's like a pad in her carrier, and I just wrapped it in the like pee pad, and then I just taped the pee pad just in case she went to the bathroom, but she didn't, because she actually went the night that night that we were flying. So that's pretty much it. I don't think there were any other questions. Animals are not allowed, or pets are not allowed on Delta One. So if you book a Delta One flight, you will get bumped down to whatever is available. And going there, we actually had Delta One, and they bumped me down to main cabin. So actually I flew main cabin going, and yeah, that was very unfortunate, but it was like main preferred, so it was a little bit better seating, like towards the front of the plane. But I wanted to talk to you guys about like expenses during moving, because it hurt. It did. I think a part of it is just like my own, you know, my own things that I spend on. But so I have all of my spending here for all of last week, which I do want to talk about a little bit. If you're moving from one apartment to the next, it's not a big deal. But if you are freshly moving and you're having to wait for movers and things like that, it takes a little bit of time. I think my movers are coming here on Tuesday or Wednesday, and they've had my stuff for 2 weeks now, a little over 2 weeks actually, almost 3. And it's just very annoying, because I just don't have my stuff with me. I don't have my kitchen appliances. I do want to purchase like a Breville, but they're so pricey. I think like I just have spent so much money that just, in addition, it just hurts. But anyway, so I'm just want to like be so real with you guys. So I talked about like Luna's fee. My flight was $500 because it was Comfort Plus, and then $45 for my extra baggage. Uber to JFK was $203. And then we did Uber Black SUV to come home, and that was $78. It was basically like $79, and then I gave him $30 cash for a tip. I hate when they complain and they're like, oh, Uber only gives us this much, and you guys are paying this much, and whatever. Like, I'm sorry, but I don't want to say that I don't care, but I don't care. Like, this is a job you chose, and just like maybe drive during only like prime time, like when there's a surge or something, because I just need to get home. Okay, I don't want to hear your story. I really don't. And anyway, so that was that. I did place an order for Instacart. That was $380, and that was just for basic necessities that I needed. So I'll tell you guys what I ended up purchasing, and I'll leave it on the screen as well if you guys care. I got water, flushable wipes, 20-inch air mattress, and then also I got Uber Eats with Air One. That was $65.58. So my total for Tuesday was $1413.99. I don't know where 99 comes from. No, actually that's actually the change that it came out to. That was my total, and that was already starting off like quite a bit. And then Wednesday did we go to dinner? I went with Virgo, and anyway, he called the Uber and stuff, so I didn't spend anything on Wednesday. Thursday, I went up to Santa Barbara to the Holiday House, paid $60 in sandwiches, $70 in gas, $12 for a car wash. I also did my USPS address change, and that was $1.10. So my total for Thursday was $148 and $10. And then Friday, I actually had Jazz with me, like I told you guys, and this just added up. I should have just sent her home and just called it a day, because I already paid for her quince dress and the photo booth, and it was just like one thing on top of another, and I just feel like I was really wasteful, and I wasn't prepared for how much the move was actually going to cost me, and like the cost of you freshly going into a new apartment with none of your belongings. Obviously I do have stuff, but it's not like I have to buy like a coffee machine, or I have to buy like a new bed, or like things like that. Obviously I do have to buy furniture, but I'm talking in terms of like freshly brand new, just maybe clothes and the shirt off your back, like that's it. Like when I first moved into my apartment in downtown, it obviously could have been worse, but this is my take on it. And then so Friday we went to Earth and Laguna Beach for dinner. That was $74.13. I took Jazzy to the Hello Kitty Cafe for her birthday, and she also brought a friend. That ended up being $226.35, and that was including myself. They raised the price, so now it's $60 per person, and then they automatically add an 18% gratuity. So that was that. I also got a matcha Einspanner from Damo Cafe that morning. That was $8.25. I did not know an ironing board was so much money. Okay, my ironing board was $87.59. But you guys know I wear a lot of I wear a lot of polo, and I obviously want my shirts to be crispy and wrinkle free, especially if I don't get them straight from the dry cleaner. So I needed to buy an ironing board, and it's right in front of me. Always reminding me that it is very, very expensive. And I remember texting my mom that day. I was just like, Mom, why is it so much? And then, okay, so Jazzy's friend had gotten a ring for his birthday. It's like a day after hers, and it was a gold ring, and he lost it. And I contacted the ring finder. It's just like the ringfinder.com. And so he came with his supplies and everything, and he charged $50, but I gave like a $5 tip. And I ended up paying for that because I just felt bad. I didn't want her friend to have like a bad experience with us. And he was kind of like, oh, okay, no, it's okay, miss, it's okay. But I felt so bad. Like, imagine getting a ring and then you go out with one of your friends and you lose it. Like, I'd be devastated, and I would be scared shitless to go home. I don't know if it's because I was just really empathetic and I just felt so bad. Like, obviously I could have just been like, okay, you know what, that's your fault, you lost it, let's go home. But I went online to go and hire somebody and paid for it, and I just felt bad for the kids. So anyway, that I did that, so that was like $50. So my total for that day was Saturday. Saturday we went to Din Tai Fung, and that was $70.08. And then I had to drive to Laguna Beach again from where I live, and it was like 2 hours, maybe like an hour and 45 minutes. But Jazzy forgot her purse. She got a Dolce & Gabbana purse for her birthday as like her surprise gift from my aunt, and she left it at Earth. So I had to drive all the way there, drove all the way back, and at that point I was driving so much that I just did not want to be in the car. I was so annoyed. Then I placed some orders on Amazon. I got quite a few things. So let me see if I can show you guys here. And my order on Amazon was just like, again, necessities, things that I needed. So I don't know, I just kind of want to share this with you guys because this is just very expensive to like move back. So toilet paper, trash bags, a lamp, Dawn power wash spray, I got more socks, and then I also got Jazzy an iPhone for her birthday. So I ordered her an Octo Buddy. I got the Scrub Mommy and Daddy set, a clear phone case for her. I got the Orbe Lust Repair and Restore shampoo. I also ordered the mirror for my bathroom, so they did replace that, and I'll show you guys that like another day. And then a scratching board for Luna, and just a few other things like her food, Orbe Repair and Restore conditioner, screen protector for Jazzy's phone, and then I also ordered my iron, and actually the iron was $87, the ironing board was $77, and then my couch was also $11.38, and that was with the discount, so quite a lot. And so my total for Saturday was $19.50, so basically like $2,000 in one day. That's crazy. Also, this is just between my checking and also my Chase credit card, but I pay my credit card off every month. So I feel like I saw a post the other day that a girl said, oh, if you're jealous or you're feeling FOMO over Euro summer and things like that, she said something like, don't be so upset about it because you're not getting in debt, and people are going in debt, or like it's a result of credit card debt, something along those lines. And I just thought, what an insecure thing to say. I would never think, that wouldn't be my first thought of people going to Europe or whatever. Like, I know people have savings, people spend responsibly, or they save for a long amount of time, or maybe it's like their parents' money, but like that's what parents are for, successful, and they're able to still care for their kids after they've emancipated from the home. I just see things like that, and I just think like, wow, what a mentality to have. Like, that's just insane. But anyway, my point being is that I do pay off my credit cards at the end of the month, and this is, like I said, it's between checking and my credit. Sometimes I don't know, sometimes I just decide to use one over the other. And then Sunday, I did not want to drive at all because I was just over it. So we ended up just Ubering to the Grove. I'm missing an Uber somewhere on this day. Went to T-Mobile to get the phone, went to Alfred Coffee, that was $15. T-Mobile was $140. Brandy Cafe was $17. La La Land Cafe, I got a matcha, that was $7. Lyft, $30. Movies, we went to the movies, that was $54.26. We ended up getting some snacks as well. We went to Brandy Melville's store, that was $65.70. Erewhon breakfast was $107.47. And that was because of tip and everything. And she didn't even end up eating like most of it, which was the most frustrating part ever. She is very wasteful. My little sister is very wasteful, and I hate that. And then I guess the Uber back home was like $34, so $450 spend for that day. That is just like blind spending. That is like horrible. We saw long weeks as well. That's just horrible budgeting, and I need to do better. I should have just sent her home, like I said, and I don't know what I was thinking. Like, I'm always such a people pleaser, especially with like those that are younger than me. Like, why am I like that? I need to just tell it how it is. Like, I'm older than her. I should not be ashamed or like embarrassed to say like, hey, you know what, I need you to go home because my spending is not okay, and like I have to save and spend on things for my place or for just things that I need. So all in total, my spending was $48.71 and 6 cents. So that was just not planned at all. I should have been a little bit more strict with like the plans and had everything laid out, but that's just not the kind of person that I am in the moment, especially after a chaotic travel day and then having to go to Santa Barbara. That was just like, it was just not okay. Yeah, it was just a lot on my plate, I feel like, last week, and I was very stressed out, and I still had Jazzy like Monday, I think, and I just feel like I'm getting like, I feel it in my head, like I'm getting gray hairs from that from that day. But my spend for Monday was actually not horrible. That was $400. Oh, this one, we had so many Ubers this day because I did not feel like driving. Jazzy like got something on Uber Eats late at night on the day before, so like Sunday night, but they charged me on Monday. So that was 33 Ubers were like, let me see, 5, 7, 8. Ubers were $80 that day. H Mart 113. This is just like dumb, like dumb stuff. We went to Booth by Bryant, that was $15. Fat Burger 34. T-Mobile 113. She got a cream corn dog, that was like almost $10. And then this is when she went home. Okay, we went to Sassy Bird, that was $40.77. Uber Eats was $38. I don't remember what I got for dinner. Oh, Chick-fil-A. I got a Chick-fil-A salad, fries, and an Arnold Palmer, and also a cookie. I love their cookies. So my total for that day was $78.32, and I did end up taking her home that day. And then Wednesday, I bought more furniture. So this was like this past Wednesday. I got more furniture. I got a dresser, a coffee table, a middle section. What's a middle section? Middle section. Oh, for my couch, the middle solo section, and credenza / TV stand. I don't know if I'm going to use it as a TV stand or as a credenza, but I will show you guys. I think it's supposed to get delivered today. So my total for Wednesday was $17.16. We're back in the highs. And Thursday, license renewal, gas, and car wash. That was honestly nothing compared to the other days. 5, 6, 7, 8, so $87 Thursday. And then today I've only spent $40 on Uber Eats, which is quite an honor. This is my lowest spend. Did I buy anything on Amazon? Not yet. My spend for today is not low. I just got my Megaformer membership, which is $275. It's a 6-month commitment if you're paying $275, or it's a 3-month commitment if you're paying $299. And obviously my lease is like a year, so I'm just gonna keep it. But yeah. I don't know why I totally forgot about that. So this is I guess I'll just show you guys. This is the like credenza stand that I got. I got it more so for a credenza. I really like the color. It's dark and it's like kind of rigid here. Like you can see, it's like up and down. But I really like it. I think it's so cute, and I love the gold legs on it, the gold like accents. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I think it's funny because Virgo is we actually moved into our apartments at the same time, and he also had like nothing, and like we were watching House of the Dragon. We were watching House of the Dragon, and the TV was like on the floor, and I'm just like, okay, like, it was so hard to like watch it. Anyway, that's pretty much it. That is my kind of chatty video with you guys. I just kind of wanted to talk to you guys, catch up, and if you guys have any questions, let me know in the comments down below. Be nice, please. I just moved back home, so I'm very happy at the moment, and I'm just kind of like enjoying the rest of the week. Like I said, I'm on my period, so Did I tell you guys that already? I'm on my period and I'm not sick, thank God. Okay, I feel like I have been sick this year 3 times, maybe 4. That's the most I've gotten sick like in my entire life. I'm not sick, thank God. I just am so happy to be healthy, and I'm having trouble finding a gym though, because I wanted a walkable gym, but there's nothing around, and it's like members only stuff, and they're not accepting new members, which is really frustrating. But I do have Megaformer. I'm thinking instead of, I guess I could still walk the neighborhood, but in terms of like 12 through 30, I don't know if I should substitute berries for that, because I also have a berries that's close by. I think also yoga studio. So I want to do half Megaformer and half ClassPass. So like my Megaformer membership is $275, so let's call it $250, and then maybe ClassPass I can spend $250, so $500 in total for fitness for the month. That is a lot of money, but to me that just is important to me. So yeah. I also want to Breville because I have my local coffee shop and I love it, and I actually topped up recently, so I have like $200 on my app. But this is the thing with my apartment, you can hear everything and everyone. But okay, let's see how many points I have. I love this place. But I just like want to make my own eventually. Obviously I do have my Nespresso machine that is coming soon, which I'm super happy about, with the movers, not a new one. But I love my Nespresso machine. I just don't know if, I don't know, I just love the beans from this place. I love the beans from here. And I need Galapagos to come back because that's the only way that I will get my fix. Galapagos needs to come back. I'm gonna stock up on that like crazy. Like I'm gonna spend like maybe $500 on those pots because I need them. I need them. I don't understand. Like, so points, I have 193, which is equal to $193. I think I spent like $200 already, like in the past 2 months. I just realized I didn't even add my coffee, like my coffee expense to that, but whatever, that's fine. I'm overwhelmed now. The numbers are too much. But yeah, I hope this kind of gives you guys a little bit of an insight. This is obviously not like if you're moving in freshly, you need like a coffee machine or you need like X, Y, and Z, whatever, like you're obviously going to need more things, but I already have those things with my movers. Anyway, that's pretty much all that I wanted to chat with you guys about. I just am kind of like trying to enjoy my place. I have Legree tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. so I'm really excited to get back into it. I haven't worked out in 2 weeks, not gonna lie. 2 weeks is a long time. Actually more than 2 weeks. No, I've only been here for a week and some change. A week and 4 days. So that's not true. A week and 4 days that I have not worked out. Definitely want to get back into it. I'm probably just gonna like walk to the gym. The gym is actually called The Gym, and it's on Santa Monica Boulevard. If I walk there, I think it's like 30 minutes. But then I'll get my steps in. I feel like I should do that. That's dumb of me not to do that. Anyway, I'm very happy to be home. Thank you guys so much for all of your welcome backs and just congratulating me on my new place. I'm really happy and I'm very excited to show you guys more. Obviously today was just, the couch was the star of the show because I didn't know what the hell to do. But yeah, that's just my life right now. I'm trying to figure out where to put everything because I have all of my clothes on, like they're organized on the floor in my bedroom, but I don't have hangers and I'm taking some stuff to the dry cleaners. I also have to do laundry. I don't have an in-unit washer dryer. Very new to me, but it's fine. Anyway, that's pretty much all that I have for you guys today. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I hope that you guys kind of learned a little something. And if you guys are freshly moving, just know that it's not easy. And I seriously commend you for the move because it's very hard to pick up and leave a place that you once knew, but it's always necessary. And if you feel like you have to come back to where you feel like you belong, then do it. And I have not been happier, and I'm just so happy to be back home, and especially on the west side. I think I really have to I'm so happy to be back on the west side. This is like my favorite part of town, and I just feel so lucky and grateful, and I have like everything close by in like walking distance, and I can just focus on my fitness and my health and just keeping a calm and like serene lifestyle. So I really want to get back into it, but thank you guys so much for everything and for sticking around. But vlogs we're back, baby, we're back. I can't wait to show you guys more. Let me know if you guys want videos of anything in particular. I do have a clothing haul coming soon. It's like kind of a luxury clothing haul because the clothes are a little bit more on the higher end. But I do want to show you guys because I do love everything, and if you guys like the brands like that, then I'll definitely show you, of course. I got some stuff from like Veronica Beard, Reformation, Stod, where else? Reese. I also got some stuff from Elame. I think it's, or is it called Elemis? Elemis? Elamace? I don't know, it's Australian. If you guys want to see that in the next vlog, definitely give this a thumbs up and let me know in the comments down below. Of course, my face is lighter because my arms got fried when I was out and about, but I need to get a darker foundation, right? I look kind of crazy, but anyway, I love you guys so much. Thank you guys so much for watching once again. Again, thank you so much for your support and just sticking around and being patient with me. I'm so happy to be home, but yeah, I love you guys so much. And Luna says hi. Tuna. Anyway, I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.